Okay, so sometimes you're going to have to plot some points on a coordinate plane and figure out where a fourth point needs to be to have a parallelogram. First thing I do is make sure you plot the points that are given to you. So on number 1, that would be these 3 points. I would also highly recommend starring where you want to end up. If you remember, your quadrants go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I want to end up here in quadrant 3. That's where the mystery point's going to go. I am going to go ahead and take this little dot. Let me make it so I can have lots of them. And let's see, A is at -3, +3, so right here. That's A. B is at 8, 5, so 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's B. And C is at 2, -1. So down here, that's C. Okay, since I want to end up in quadrant 3, I'm going to go ahead and connect the dots that I do have. So A and B, C and B. I'm trying to figure out the corner across from B. The easiest way to do that is to count your slope. So if I look at this and I'm starting at B, I'm going to have to go backwards 8. Just kidding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So backwards 11 and down 2 to get to A. So I'm going to go to C and do the same thing. So I'm going to go backwards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then I'm going to go down 2. And that is where point D should end up. Okay, so D is at -9, -3. Okay, so let's try that again. Again, it was just slopes. That's all we did. If you connect these, it should look like a parallelogram now. Okay, D is good to go. So let's do that again. Over here, we're going to need P, drag that over, Q, R, that's what the, and S, okay, so there's our letters. P is at -2, -1, so here. Q is at -1, 2, so here. S is at 1, 0. Since the X is 1, it goes here. And I'm trying to end up in quadrant 1. At least that's what it's telling me to do. I want to end in quadrant 1. So I want to end here. It's a star if you can't tell. So I'm going to go ahead and same thing I did before. I already know that we have PQ and PS. Let me drag S over there, sorry. I'm trying to figure out the corner opposite P. So using that same idea I did before, I'm going to count from P to Q. So P goes up 1, 2, 3 over 1. So from S, I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3 over 1. And that is where point R should end up. Okay, so R should be at 2, 3 for this to be a parallelogram. And again, you can connect it, make sure it makes sense. Okay, Q, S. You could check your slopes. P to Q is up 3 over 1. S to R is up 3 over 1. Q to R is up 1 over 3. P to S is up 1 over 3. So everything is good to go. And that is all you have to do for plotting a point to make a parallelogram.